Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. This is John O'Connell with iTiki Training. I want to invite you all, if you're enjoying our weekly videos, to sign up for our weekly email, which is at itikitraining.com, or if you like our Facebook page, facebook.com/itikitraining. It's a great way to stay involved. And for now though, let's get started with this week's tips and tricks. And I want to build off what we did last week with the split screen feature of the iPad. Now, just as a reminder, you want to make sure that you have the apps that you want to access as additional screen options in your dock. Now, if you notice on my dock right now, I have the ones on the left-hand side that are always there, and on the right-hand side are the apps that I've used recently. So they can be in either position. So for example, if I have a Safari page here and I've got a New York Times cooking page that I really like, and want to add this to one of my favorite third-party apps. So if I swipe up, you're going to see an app here called Paprika. And if I bring that up, and remember, if I flick the little top handle, I now see both of those at the same time. Now, Paprika is a really great recipe organizing app. And one of the things that I really like about it is that it has a browser feature. Now, here's the new thing that we haven't talked about yet with split screen. One of the cool things about this is if I click on, say, a website, I can now drag that website and drop it into the browser of the other app. And in this case, for this app, it's going to allow me to download that recipe, convert it into additional format where I can scale it up and down, and I can save it. So that's one example. I can drag data from one side in one app into another app. Okay. I also want to point out that if I drag up and look at the app switcher page, you're going to notice that those two apps are now locked together as far as the iPad is concerned for the time being. So I'm going to show you an application that we probably would all use on a more regular basis. So I'm going to create an email and I want to send somebody some photos. So I've got my email app up on one side and I've got my photos up on the other side. Now I can just click on a picture, drag it over, and drop it in the email. It's that easy. One of the really great things about split screen is able to drag things back and forth between apps without having to copy, cut, paste, pull a link. It just happens really quick. Thanks so much for joining me. Once again, feel free to pass this on to other people who may enjoy it. I do want to let everyone know that we are in Foundation February. Let's call it that, where all of our foundation level classes, iOS foundations, Mac foundations, iCloud, and photography classes are all free for the month of February. Consider it my Valentine's Day gift. Hope to see you soon. Take care.